Hello, I'm Ian. I'm the Vicar of St Matthew's, Bristol, and it's my privilege to be sharing a short midweek reflection with you this week. In the Sermon on the Mount, in the early part of Matthew's Gospel, amongst many other wonderful and wise things, in chapter 6, Jesus says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust consume and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." The summer season is a different rhythm. For me, email traffic goes down, a lot of the regular meetings that happen in term time stop, and it gives me the opportunity to do different things. I actually find it a really helpful time to have more headspace and physical space for planning and sorting out for the autumn and for what's to come, Christmas, etc. Also, I often find it's a great time for sorting out. You have again that space to do some turning out and sorting out. And we're doing that quite a lot at home, constantly sorting out stuff that we don't need, passing it on elsewhere, recycling it, directing it to others who might need it more than us. And we're also doing that at St Matthew's this summer. We're going into lots of cupboards, we're turning out stuff, we're finding out exactly what's there, we're cleaning, and we're passing on and moving on. Do you know, I don't know about you, but I don't think I've met anyone who, when they've done a big turnout, physical turnout or sort out, whether it's of clothes or of stuff or trinkets or church cupboards or whatever it might be, I've not met anyone who doesn't say how very satisfying it really is. It's incredibly satisfying, isn't it, to turn out and to sort out. And it's not just because it looks tidier. I think it goes far deeper for us. It is a sort of an emotional and physical clear out for us. But it is also, I believe, a spiritual thing. Because what it is doing is reminding us that all this stuff is not that important. It's not so important that it replaces our care and love for God and for others. And sometimes we can get so obsessed with our need for stuff that can get in the way of our love for God and for our neighbour. When we are turning out, when we are honestly auditing all the stuff we've got and thinking, do we really need it? And then passing it on to those in need. And goodness, aren't there those in need in our world more than us? Those who live in poverty, those who are fleeing for their lives from persecution with nothing but the clothes they stand up in. When we do that, when we shed stuff, we are showing that actually we love others more than ourselves. And that is why it is so freeing, so liberating to do that. It is a nice, tidy thing to do, but also we're realizing that we don't need that stuff to fulfill our lives. The great commandments, said Jesus, are to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love your neighbour as yourself. Shedding stuff in a responsible and caring way, and not being over-obsessed by it ourselves, is showing that we are showing care for others and not making ourselves and our own well-being overly important. Can I encourage you this summer, or whatever time and space you have, to think about what you have and what you really need, and discover that freeing of giving it away to those who really do need, and knowing God's grace and fulfillment as you do so. Store up for yourself treasures in heaven, said Jesus, where neither moth nor rust consumes and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Have a good turnout this summer. God bless you.